Telltale touch, grind on. I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated.
Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? So it's another day that the Lord has made. I just finished taking my shower right now. Yeah. As you can see, looking fresh. Still yet to put on my face cream. I hope you guys are doing well all over the world. Hope you guys are keeping safe and distance, social distance, and staying home. Basically, staying home if you don't have anything to do outside. Yeah, as you can see from my last vlog, yeah, how the streets are. This is how the streets are in Italy at the moment. Nothing is changing. We don't know when things are going to change. For now, in fact, schools are not going to be opening till next year. Like the little schools, preschool, nursery, and elementary and the secondary school, they're not going to be opening till next year. Can you imagine that? So back to my kitchen. This is what we're going to be having for lunch. Lentils with vegetable. Yeah, I'm going to be using this carrots, onions, zucchini, and potatoes. These are the vegetables and a bit of tomatoes. I'm going to be adding just a little bit of tomatoes inside. And meanwhile, I'm making vegetable soup because I don't have a ready-made one, so I'm making this one because it's more tasty when you use vegetable soup. So I'm preparing this vegetable soup for that. The pot is ready for it as well. My fridge is finally getting empty, guys. In a few days it's going to be 2 weeks, but actually I still have a lot of this. Look, because I focus in fruits and vegetables, so I took a lot of fruits. So we still have the one that will last us this week till next week. It's 2 weeks shopping I did, so I still have some vegetables as well. We're economizing it. So yeah, it's still a little bit remaining. Yes, still have this one, and this weekend I'm going to be making pizza with this is mozzarella, and I still have cheese. I still have most of the things I took that will last us. This is vegetable soup for Christina. This is ragu that I made yesterday. This is something, this mo, it's called mo because we're using it. It's like pudding. So chocolate and cream pudding. Yeah. This cheese is camoza, is what I used to make that casserole I made last with potatoes. Yeah, I put them in the freezer. I took them when we traveled to Paris. So I removed them from the freezer to defrost them for that recipe. So here is my soup. Christina, close the door. Here is my soup. This soup is a Nigerian soup. I defrosted it yesterday. Yeah, it was defrosted yesterday, and the reason why it's on the bag like this is because my freezer was getting like there was too much things. Let me take Christina out. This girl. So we are talking about the soup. The reason I put the soup here, Christina, this is my baby girl. Don't listen, eh? So back to my talking. She's not going to distract me again. So look, yeah, I use freezer bag. I learned this thing from Shinyere's channel. She was when she was living in Ireland, she was using a frozen freezer bag to put her soup. So that is where I learned this thing because it helps to give space in your freezer. So since then, after watching her video, I started using freezer bag because when I make a lot of food that I need to freeze, there won't be, using plastic, all the plastic plates to pack them, you will not have space. So I started using freezer bag, and it's very good. What I normally do is I take the freezer bag out of the freezer, like I take the soup or the foods out of the freezer at night, let them defrost naturally till the following day. So this is that ogbono soup that I made. I use is it ogbono soup? No, it's spinach, not ogbono soup. This is spinach soup. So yeah, this is spinach. I made it, and I have the recipe on my food channel. So I'm just going to take the bag out, throw the bag away, and put it back in the fridge. So in the fridge, I have space for plastic in the fridge like this one. So but freezer, I have a lot of things in the freezer that I don't want to jam my freezer like that, So here we go. I'm going to put them in the fridge now. Okay, some coal or fresh coal from the office. So I'm going to show you guys a little clue of what I'm doing here. And if you want to get the complete video, I have it on my food channel, so you can check it out as well. So I have the onion in here roasting. So after the onion is done roasting, I'm going to add all the vegetables I'm using. You're not going to be needing much spice. I'm talking slow because it's on conference calls. So yeah, I have carrots, zucchini and potatoes here. I'm going to be using them. So all you need to do is to cook down the onion before adding the vegetables. Okay, very good. Okay guys, the lentils, as you can see, is have cooked down. I mean the vegetable, they are halfway cooked, so I'm going to add the lentils now. I already washed them like 3 times. For lentils, I love to put the lentils in the water at night till the following day. This helps the lentils to cook fast, but you can use the instant lentils, but when you're, I just find this way helpful. It helps to cook them fast. Okay guys, now I'm going to add the vegetable broth that I made at home. You know, it's always good to make your own vegetable broth if you have time, because it's fresh. There is a lot of I use fresh herbs to cook this, such as rosemary, thyme, salvia, which is saga, and another one, carrots, onion, tomatoes. They are all inside this vegetable soup. If you want to know how I do, this is actually classic, but if you want to get enough like good vegetable soup base, I have it on my food channel. You can check it out. So right now I'm going to let them cook, but I'm going to be adding more broth because that lentils needs to be cooked more. I didn't add any other like curry and the rest. No, I didn't add them because you need to cook this natural. This has to be cooked natural. You need that natural taste of lentils. So I'm going to put the lid on. I will show you guys when they are fully cooked. Okay.
I'm eating this from Cosin.
Enjoy. So guys, I was like, this story I wanted to tell you guys. I'm feeling like I'm developing anxiety of shopping, like going to shop. Oh god, because yesterday we talked to our friends on the WhatsApp video call, like we call them to know this the situation, because my friend, the girl went, the husband went for shopping, and he said people were fighting and people were queuing in the supermarket with car and Latin like yeast to bake. I'm thinking about it because the reason why the supermarket is close to my house, that is one of the reasons why I love going there. I don't know about the other supermarket, but for what I understood, the other supermarket don't have such queue. Like the queues are not as long as that one. The reason is because that supermarket where I normally go to, when you go inside, you will like literally buy everything. Like there is everything, like you don't lack anything. The only thing missing right now actually is yeast. The one for bread and for pizza is nowhere to be found. No, everybody is baking at home, so they are looking for it a lot. So that is the only thing missing. But apart from that, every other thing you want, like anything you want, is there. People are like, everything is there. You don't need to go to 2 supermarkets to get everything you want. if you go to the other supermarket, maybe you get one thing and you will not get all the things you want, then you have to drive to another supermarket. I think this is the reason why people are queuing up there. And I heard that they've started packing all the vegetables and fruits in a bag. Like, you know, normally if you've been following me of this supermarket stuff, they have some fruits left out for you to pick what you want, and the vegetable also left open. But right now everything is packed in the back, which I really appreciate. I like it because nobody, if you want to wash it when you come back home, you don't have to wash the vegetables one more. You just have to dip the bag in the disinfectant, or just dip them in and bring them out, tear the bags after washing them, and take your fruits out. So they are well controlled. I think this is one of the reasons why people are going there. People are risking, they don't mind staying 3 hours on the queue to go there. The supermarket normally open by 7:30, but people started queuing by 5:30. Yes, by 5:30, people are already on the queue with their cars there. So like he said, people were fighting. A lot of people were fighting because of the queue. So I'm just the anxiety of that is draining me right now, because it's almost 2 weeks I've not been to the supermarket, and maybe I will even stay till 3 weeks before going back there, because I don't know. I really don't know. The situation here is like that, especially not Italy. I don't know other part of Italy. Like I saw Janet's supermarket vlog. There was no queue there when she did her vlog that I just watched. There wasn't queue in their supermarket. So we are the North Italy are the one suffering for this whole queue thing.
Ma!
Hey!
Ma!
Oh!
Ma!
Hey! Cosimo! 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 Cosimo!
Oh my god, Patricia, you look pretty.
I know.
Oh. You're supposed to say thank you.
Thank you for what?
I mean, I just gave you a compliment. The right
Girl,
thing is...
that was not a compliment. That was a fact. You stated a fact. I don't know what.
Oh, look at that heat. Hold on, focus. Okay, our lentils are cooked. I don't like to cook them dry. I like to have some liquid inside. Yeah, so they are very soft right now, with vegetable, full of iron, protein, vitamin. This is a simple recipe. So soon it's time to dive in. The kids are having this as well. Here I'm going to be preparing some rice, because I have some stew left, some leftover stew that I'm going to be eating later. So yeah, my eyes feel like I still need some sleep. A lot of queue.
When you enter in the parking,
From the beginning of the parking.
20 meters from the beginning of the parking, you start the queue all around.
So it's not outside.
So
They're
it's,
not out of Iselunga. Okay, that means it's not too
It's
much.
half hour of queue.
So it's not too much compared to the day I went.
The 10 people.
10.
Very, very few queue. In 5 minutes you are entering inside.
Aerospin.
Eurospin, there is 10 minutes of queue.
10 minutes of queue too.
There is a bit of queue.
So Iselunga has the highest queue. I think I will go to MND to look for a Louis Vuitton.
If you need something that you need now, it's better if you go to MD.
I'm not going to shopping
If
today.
you are in Norway. Or next week, go to Eserunga,
By this time.
go by this time, by 1.
Okay, after lunch. Christina, after that milk, you have to sleep, huh? You have to sleep after the milk, Christina. You asked me to. He asked me to go warm my car, but he forgot to warm his own because his own is packed inside.
It's 2 weeks.
Under the box, yes. So he forgot to go on his own, but me, go on your car, go on rich car, go warm the battery, but he forgot.
Remember that your car has the original battery inside.
Ah,
Is-
yours, you've changed battery.
I
Ah,
changed 2 times, so the other batteries
are
they are
strong.
not. They don't perform like the original one.
Ah, okay. So he went to check for the queue at the supermarket because around here we have like 1, 2, 3.
Non funziona.
Funciona. We have like 3, 4 supermarket around us here, just around our area here. So he went to check the queue by this time, so because we need to figure out the time to go to not to queue up too much. So Eselunga, the supermarket I normally go to has queue more than the other supermarkets, but the other supermarket is a bit not far, but a bit out of my area, but it's still in the same area. Okay. So I think I will be going after lunch. Well, next week I will be going for shopping. I will go after lunch, and I will first of all go to those ones that has less fee, because I need to find Levito yeast to bake. We need it desperately, so I need to go to those 2 stores to see if they have. If they have, fine. If they don't have, I will just drive down to Eselunga, the store I normally go to. But let's see how it goes. Let me make this girl. She needs to sleep, but she don't want to sleep.
By this time, old people.
The way you wind your waist, me I dey battle you. Blow my mind, me I dey battle you. The way you take it slow, me I dey battle you. Me I dey battle you, girl. Me I dey battle you.
Hey baby, you know I value you. Cause you got more styles than Kung Fu. Like Tekken or Tenchu, I'm a big boss, not a damn fool. Come shit in the car, not a damn fool. For your info, I got big dough, and I got go ahead like Cisco. That's why I ball so hard like disco. Please don't go, cause I want you. You're my dream girl, please come through. One and only girl that I'll stick to. I flow crazy and I got sick tunes. No competition, and I ain't tryna test you. This ain't BBA, so I can evict you. If look skill, then girl, your mother ain't money for girl, so no time wasted.
The way you wind your